what I really want to talk to you about is how we can use the data that's available from search as a mirror on society. And what I really mean by that is, what is it in our hearts that we care about the most? Is it cupcakes? Is it government information, like when it almost shut down? Is it cats, or is it Rebecca Black? And if you don't know who Rebecca Black is, I only have 5 minutes, so I just cannot explain it to you now. But so why is it that we can use the information from search to really understand more about our culture? And it's because we search all the time in the privacy of our own homes when we don't think anyone's watching, but we are. We did 15 billion searches in a single month in the United States. We don't use libraries anymore to find information. We just use libraries to go to the internet to search. So what does this tell us? One thing is that if you saw a couple weeks ago, the government almost shut down. It became a spiking search with Google, right? So obviously this is something that we as a society care about a lot. The fact that the government may have shut down could have mattered a lot to us, except that if you really dive in and look at the location data, you see that we really only cared about it if we lived in a location where that was probably our job to work for the government. So we actually care about our jobs, but not necessarily about our government. All the light areas are the places where there were 0 searches. So I compared this to how much we care about March Madness, and apparently we care about basketball a lot more. But again, diving into states, we see that in some states we really care about basketball, and in other states we really cared about the government. So I was like, well, what's up with that? So then I looked at this map, which showed us all of the colleges that were participating in March Madness, and it correlates very well with where people were searching. So apparently, again, we really only care about ourselves, you know, and it's very close to us. But then Rebecca Black. The left, the blue, is Rebecca Black. The right is the government shutdown. Rebecca Black, she really binds us all. It's something that we all care about across the entire country in every single state. So I looked at knowyourmeme.com, which did a great breakdown of Rebecca Black's song. You know, I had got to get my bowl, got to get cereal, and sure enough, we all ran to do a search for that. We apparently got to have our bowl a little bit more than we got to have cereal. But what about which seat can I take? Because that was really a crisis, right? The back, the front, I don't know. All of us went to Google to instantly try to find out which seat I can take, as you can see from this graph here at the bottom. So many more of us were searching for that than the government shutdown. So I was like, what about cats, right? Everyone loves cats, they're so cute. Well, look at the trends, people, they're on a decline. This circle here, we're not searching for cats anymore. And in fact, if you look at the details, it's really only a few states, but look how cute they are. What is wrong with us as a society is what I'm really asking you here, because these, oh my gosh, these are the cutest cats. I just kind of want to stare at the cats and look at them a little bit more. That one with the little hat on his head, he's like super cute. So, but no, you know what we're searching for? What day is Sunday? That's what we're searching for. Sunday comes afterward, people, afterwards. That's, you know, we don't need to go to Google to find out what day Sunday is. Even Rebecca Black knew that. So anyway, I wanted to give you useful information about how you could use the data from search as well, but then I got really hungry, so I thought I would do an example with cupcakes. So I was like, well, what if I opened a cupcake store and I wanted to know like what kind of cupcakes people liked the most? So this is another tool that you can use, right? And this, you really can dive into the data. So here I can see people like red velvet cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes. You know, I'm like, okay, so this is cool. So there's hundreds of these, so I can export them into Excel, and I can put them into clusters, and this will help me figure out like how I should spend my time. You could do this for any kind of product that you have, right? I just happen to think cupcakes are delicious. But if you look, you see apparently what we search for a lot is Thanksgiving cupcakes, which I hear that the pilgrims brought over for the first Thanksgiving. So to sort of wrap up the educational part, you can use the trends information to be alarmed about what our culture is interested in. You can use Google Insights for search to see just how alarmed you should be by doing comparisons. You can use Google AdWords to really dive into the details. And this is image search, where you can find those really cute cats once you get really despondent about the state of the world. I like the one with the big eyes too, I gotta say. So, but what I really came here to see was, what is it that we as a society care about the most, right? Is it the cupcakes? Is it our government? Is it cats? Or is it Rebecca Black? And I really thought it was gonna be the cats. You can see I've tried to stack the deck for them because I really thought that we would care about them the most. But Rebecca Black, people, we all care about Rebecca Black, and that's what I will leave you with today.